What's up? What's up? And this is Can't Handle My Mouth with Malik Joseph. And now we're gonna have a little story time of when I got married. Um, and when I got married to this beautiful woman right here. Um, man, this is gonna be a long story, so sit back and relax, okay? Um, so first off, I met this lady, me and Miss Nikki Baby from Love and Hip Hop and her best friend Pierre Lawrence. We used to hang out a lot. And then she used to do Miss Nikki Baby's wigs. And I'm like, yo, like she fine, whatever, whatever. Like, and we just hit it off, hit it off from the start. And then we wind up. I lived in Atlanta at the time, and I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, whatever, whatever. So we hit it off, and like, it was good. It was good. Long story short, you never know a person until you live with them. Let's just start by saying that. You never know a person until you live with them. So, wind up meeting each other, then, hit it off, got married, um, you know, love. She knew that I messed around with the same sex, and it's okay. Like it's cool. Everybody has their things. I didn't get judged for it, and I appreciate her for it. Um, and we hit it off. We had fun. We got married. She moved in, and I knew what she did. Like you know, um, Cause I somewhat did the same thing as far as how do I say this? She sold hers to the highest bidder, and I sold to the highest bidder. You feel me? Um, and I knew about all that. Um, and then like when the substances came in place where she was doing a little bit of playing with your nose, and things just start going out of hand. Like I just feel like once you start doing that type of stuff, and then you know it changed. So the relationship changed, and it wasn't conducive to my health anymore. I did do some shady stuff, and I'm gonna get to what I did to her in 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 a second. But like that relationship changed. So once relationships start changing for the worse, like you don't want to be in that relationship no more. And um, so what I did, I was just like, yo, like I want to get, I'm lying you, I stopped selling my body, right? And I got a regular job because I wanted to make ends meet for the family. Like I wanted to get a regular job, do what I had to do. So I stopped doing that and got a regular job. And I'm like, hey, like, is you gonna continue doing like hair, like, what are you gonna do? And because you can't keep doing that. And she still wanted to keep being in the streets. She still kept wanting to be selling her body. And I'm like, oh man, come on, like you gotta do something. So basically, long story short, the relationship just couldn't work, and I kind of was cheating a little bit because I was talking to someone else of the same sex, and I signed this so I was already looking for apartments. I was already looking for apartments, and I wind up getting an apartment. And I was like, I just left her in the house. I'm like, yo, I'm moving. And she thought she was moving with. And I moved out of the apartment. I just moved out. I didn't even tell her. I just moved out. And she popped up at my job. She popped up on my job, said, "Sign these divorce papers. I'm done with you. It's over." And I'm like, you know what? You got that one because I left you high in the dirt. Like, and then within marriage, it's like for sickness and health and in, hard times, and I left. And hard when times got hard, baby, and she did not want to change being her, and she wanted to keep selling her body and flying to different states and doing all types of stuff. And I went and got a job. Mind you, I was taking a big pay cut by getting a regular job. I was only making about 12 to 1500 every 2 weeks. I wasn't even making no money. So, but it was enough that I still paid all the bills. I still made sure we ate good because we went out every day. Um, and I still like made sure everything was straight. So, but I just feel like the relationship was just not good. It wasn't good for my health. It wasn't good that she wanted to change. I think now, so since I'm divorced now, um, uh, she's changed. I've seen her on like TikTok, and she's changed. Like within she's doing like this whole like self empowerment, and she seems like a new person. Like she doesn't even do that no more. But baby, I don't know. I don't know. I know she's older than me. She was like at least about 5 or 6 years older than me. So I don't know what I seen her on TikTok. And I think she's doing well. I haven't reached out because I feel like she hates me, but it is what it is. Yeah. The time I got married, a good little story time for you. Thanks. This is Can't Handle My Mouth.